it's Just So Trish, and it's another round of the test kitchen. Alright, the THM test kitchen. So, because you asked, and I hinted, and you said yes, it is all about cheesecake in a mug. Yes. Alright, so let me give you the little heads up. This is a total S. It's cheesecake, it's an S. The other aspect is, it takes 2 minutes to make, but it takes a couple hours in the fridge to set up. So what I've been doing, 3-year-olds, what I've been doing is I've actually have been making this ahead. I'll make this at night, and then I put it in the fridge with a little like frozen strawberries mixed with some glucosamine and sweetener, and I put it on top, and I eat it for an S breakfast with a bulletproof coffee. Bam! It is absolutely so good. So I gotta make sure I have one more ingredient. Okay, I don't know where the cheesecake recipe came from. I am going to link you to the pin that I got it from. It was like somebody took a picture and posted it on Pinterest. That's all I got. That's all it came from. It's not a website, nothing. It is like unknown. I can't figure out who did it. So if you figure out whose recipe it is, leave me a comment and I'll put it in the description. Okay, so the recipe goes for 2 ounces of softened cream cheese. So that means one of these bars will make you 4 rounds of this. 2 tablespoons of sour cream. I've just been skipping the sour cream. I've been using the non-fat Greek yogurt, an egg, a splash, well, it's a half a teaspoon of lemon juice, a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. You're going to see how I do this. You're going to be like, really, Trish? And then you need your sweetener. This is my home brew thing, a gentle sweet. I might do a test kitchen on sweeteners, just to give you a little heads up. But what I found when I made this, I don't want my egg to roll off my counter. It had the consistency of cottage cheese. It tasted good, but it had a texture of cottage cheese. I'm not really big into that. I went ahead and added like a 1/4, half a teaspoon of glucosamine. It made it back to New York cheesecake. So I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to run it through the microwave. I'm going to show you what it looks like, because every 30 seconds you have to stop and stir it. So I'm going to show you what it looks like to start. So I'm going to go ahead and make this. So of course I knew I was going to make this, so I did pull my cream cheese out. I will promise you I'm a little bit late on this. See, there it is. Because I was trying to clean my kitchen. Everything that you don't see is a mess. Because, I mean, sister, you doing THM, you tend to have a lot of dishes. Alright, so smash it up, not a big deal. So smash it up. You gotta grab a spoon. I'm not the most precise, so nothing ever really tastes the same for me, but it's an adventure. Alright, that looks like more than a tablespoon, but that's close enough to me. Yep. Okay. I need the egg. See, putting it in. I just did that to show you I could do it one-handed because I thought it was cool. I've always done that. But anyway. So you need a splash. I don't measure much. I mean, like, that looks about right. That looks right. Alright. So I need about, I've been going with like a tablespoon of sweetener blend is like a serving. So if that was Dunks, I wouldn't use straight stevia because of the bitterness. You'd have to cut it with some salt, and then I think you lose it. I like the gentle sweet the best because there's no like bitterness, so it leaves a creaminess. So this is like my little like experiments on sweeteners, what I've learned so far. So I'm putting in, that looks right, kind of deal. Alright, and then just a tad, you know, like, again, I am like totally, maybe a little too much, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to mix it up. And the thing about it is it doesn't set through the microwaving process. So it could be, you could overcook it without meaning to. That's my stirring face. All right, so it's not the best mix, but you're gonna see like it's so forgiving. Can you see it? See it? It's not the best mix. So let me go microwave that. Okay, so this is after 30 seconds. I gotta stir it. You're gonna see, I hope you can see, it's kind of hardening up on the edges. Sisters, it does not look like cheesecake. It doesn't. So I just stir it, and I'm kind of moving those bigger chunks. Try to pull stuff off the walls. Another 30 seconds. Okay, so another 30 seconds, and of course it's time to stir. So it's kind of firming up. Still does not look like cheesecake. Trust me on this, it's going to be so good. I just mix it in, and I put it back in for the last 30 seconds. Okay, it's done. 30 seconds. 90 seconds total. And there it looks, see, it doesn't move, it's firmed up. Okay, I don't want to put the whole thing in the fridge. I cook it in this, but what I've been doing is I've been putting it in this container to let it set. I don't know, because I do. So, I'll kind of see, I'm going to have to see it's still movable, so I just literally scoop it in there. And I'm telling you, I did it without the glucosamine cottage cheese. Glucosamine makes it all just right. Alright, I don't know if it does or not, but it did for this. So, I'm kind of just going to stir it. I have the worst pronunciation. I'm so southern. Can't even speak right most of the time. You get me really mad and frustrated, I just like go out in awe. But anyways. Alright, so it has a beautiful kind of custard. So here's my thing. I don't eat cheesecake just plain. I've been doing strawberries. But I'll do blueberries. So half a cup, because I can't do a whole cup. I'm going to microwave this for maybe a minute and watch what happens. By the way, they're frozen. Alright. So I'm going to let it go in a minute. What I like to add is, again, glucosamine's my friend. It really is. This stuff is like the gel to my gravy. Not really, but kind of. So let me do 30 seconds and show you. I feel like that's going to start thawing out, and I'm going to get like a blueberry juice. That's gold. Okay, so they're not, there it is. There's my blueberries. They're not all the way, like some of them are hot, some of them are cold, because that's what a microwave does. So I'm just kind of squishing them up a little bit. And I think this is just like slimy belly, or slimming belly jelly. Slimy belly. Skinny belly jelly or whatever. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it. So see, there I have it. So a sprinkle. I'll show you. A sprinkle. Plenty. A little extra sweetener, because Mama can never be too sweet. Just saying. This one I'm doing the super sweet, because this is all I have left. And that's from the recipe. I'll show you how much. If you really need to know, maybe half a teaspoon. I don't know. I don't even try. Alright. So all I'm going to do is stir this around. I always like when I sift it, because like I feel like I can taste it by breathing. Okay. My kids have already been in there like, you're making your cheesecake. Alright, so here we go. Oh, I gotta stir it a little better. So, I literally just put it on there like this. I'm going to spread it out. And through the magic of smell-o-vision, I'm going to put this in the fridge, and when I come back, I will show you what it looks like after a couple hours. You're going to be shocked. It already smells so good. I could eat it hot. It's just not in me to eat it hot. But let me tell you, this thing is to die for. I love it. Moment of truth. So it's been in the fridge 4 hours. I did put it in the freezer because I thought it'd be hurried, but then chaos from dinner and all that. So there it is. See how nice it sets? Now watch this. Do you see that? Do you see how it has like that cream, that cheesecake kind of... Alright, let me try that again. Do you see it? It has that whole cheesecake, and I didn't even blend it really well. Like, I totally messed up. Like, there's spotted cream cheese still in there. It is fantastic. I'm trying not to talk with blueberries in my teeth. I didn't get any so far. Alright, so I love these for breakfast. I know, you're going to try it, right? Fantastic. Oh. I'm sure I'm going to have some failed test kitchens, but I did work all week on this one. It was really good. It's cheesecake. It's cheesecake. Can't go wrong with cheesecake. Alright. I'm gonna eat this. I'll talk to you later.